So, what's going on, everybody? May peace and power elevation be to all of you. Um, and I'm here live tonight, right here on the YouTube channel. So, I want to talk about the crooked justice system. I want to talk about how crooked this system is. And the reason why I want to get on this subject matter is because um there's an article out right now that stated that Breonna Taylor ex-boyfriend was offered a plea deal to use her as a co-defendant in the drug crime that he's currently charged with. So basically, what the justice system want him to do is to lie and say that she was a part of the drug ordeal just so he can get time off his sentence. Now, remind you, Breonna Taylor was killed on March of this year. Okay, this was beginning of the whole pandemic. This whole COVID pandemic that took place, it was in the beginning of that. This woman was killed in her own home by the police when they raided the house. So now the justice system turned around and tells her ex-boyfriend to use her as a co-defendant so he can get time off. Now, if that's not utterly disrespectful, then I don't know what to call it. As a matter of fact, I'm going to read it on my phone. Okay. It comes from WashingtonPost.com. It says Breonna Taylor's ex was offered a plea deal that she was part of a crime syndicate, family's attorneys say. For months, as Breonna Taylor has risen to nationwide prominence as a symbol of racial injustice and police impunity, her name uttered by crowds of demonstrators and top politicians, her face appearing on banners, basketball jerseys, and magazine covers, Louisville prosecutors have continued to prosecute her ex-boyfriend who suspected drug trafficking led police to raid her apartment and fatally shoot her. So because her ex-boyfriend was caught up in a drug trafficking, they raided her apartment where her and her current boyfriend or her fiance share the same home. So now why would they go and raid her house? That's the question. Why would they be raiding her home? If you pull this man over for drug trafficking, why did you go to her home and kill her? But let's continue on. Taylor's family and lawyers have insisted she has nothing to do with Jamarcus Glover's alleged crime. With little evidence against her and no previous criminal record, they say she was only pulled into the case through her ties to Glover, whom she had cut off before her killing. Yet in July, Louisville prosecutors offered Glover a plea bargain, one that could turn a possible 10-year prison sentence into a probation that says Taylor had participated in his organized crime syndicate, according to records first reported by WDRB television on Monday. All right, and Glover's attorney, Scott Barton, told the Washington Post that prosecutors were fine providing an alternate version that did not name Taylor. They did not suggest that mentioning Taylor would lead to a better deal, he said. But Glover told the Louisville Journal in a Monday night interview that official wanted him to falsely imprison Taylor, and Sam Auger, a Louisville attorney representing Taylor's family in a wrongful death lawsuit, slammed the offer, calling it part of a smear campaign. which they have the right to. Because now you want this man to lie on his deceased ex-girlfriend just so he won't be able to serve a whole, just so he won't have to serve the whole 9 yards. He won't have to serve time in prison. And that's all you can do for this man. That's crooked. And this goes to show you how the justice system get over people. So they want you to always tell on somebody, and usually somebody that's innocent, just so they can work out a plea deal with you. Interesting. And it says, I'm gonna skip down. It says, Glover, 30, who has vouched for Taylor's innocence, failed to show up to court to accept any plea deal. I don't blame him. But news of the offer has inflamed tensions as Glover's case, and by proxy, the events that led up to Taylor's killing continues to make its way through the courts, and protesters continue demanding accountability. Now, this is coming from WashingtonPost.com. Okay, so it's been some months since this woman died. And not one time the family ever received justice for the officers who killed her. Not one justice was served. And then the person that's supposed to be looking over her case, well, he postponed it, put it on hold just so he can go celebrate with his fiance. This is why. And a lot of people see, here's the ironic part about this. A lot of people know the justice system well. And do you know why they know it so well? Because many of them have been locked up, or they done got tickets, or they had to go to court plenty of times. That's how they know the justice system very well. And see, we know that this some bullshit. This is some bullshit, and this is the slap in the face to the family members. Why would you prosecute somebody that's deceased? You can't do nothing, for one. And for two, you want this person that you already got as a defendant to give out false information. This is how crooked the justice system is. So, and by the way, I am pre-recording this video. So, yeah. Yeah, this is how crooked the system is. They don't care. You know, we can't get justice for police brutality, but you want to offer plea deals so somebody can lie on a deceased person just so they can get less time for incarceration. Make it make sense to me, because I don't see the logic. I don't really see the logic in that. I see crookedness versus logic. And I see that the justice system is putting more agony and pain on the family instead of allowing the family to live at peace. That's what I see. But anyways, though, that's all I wanted for tonight. I'm done. And there's so many other things that's going on right now in this world. There's many more topics to come. So I just wanted to give my thought on that. Until then, may peace and power elevation be to all of you. And it's your girl Tiffany. And I'm out. Until next time. All right.